When you hear the word Airstream, the first image that comes to mind probably looks something like this. But did you know it also looks like this? This is the all-new Rangeline from Airstream. When you think of Airstream, you probably think of Mercedes-Benz, but now with the new updated Ram ProMaster chassis, it fits the bill for Airstream quality and it won't even break the bank. Let's go take a look. In the world of Class Bs, there's basically three platforms: the Ram ProMaster, the Ford Transit, and the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Benefits of the Ram have always been it's a little bit wider. It's front-wheel drive, so there's no drive axle. That means it's not as high to get in, and you have a higher ceiling. So it's always been a great platform. Also, not a lot of space is wasted in the cab. The Ford and the Mercedes stick out a little further, so that's unnecessary length for parking stalls and whatnot. But the problem with Ram has always been, it's been really basic. It hasn't had a lot of advanced safety features or driving features. But with this new update, it stands head to head with Ford and Mercedes. Here on the outside, you have a Thule crown awning. This is a manual awning, but it still works just as good, less moving parts. On the back, you have the double doors and a hitch with 4-pin and 7-pin. You have these skid plates on the back to keep you from bottoming out. Right here is where you keep your sewer hose, and this is your Onan generator. What I really like about this van is it's such a sleeper. As you look down the side, there's nothing sticking out. You don't see any furnace vents. You don't see any water connections. They're all hidden away. So when you're parked on the side of the road, it doesn't look like a camper van. Now this is a little dirty, but you have the dual chrome tipped exhausts. One is for your generator and one is for your gas-fired furnace. That'll run from the gas in your engine. Instead of your typical 30 amp plug, they went with the smart plug, same as they do on their travel trailers. And down here is your black and gray tank connections. Now you have to put the hookup somewhere, so they put it behind a trim piece. What a great idea. You have your black tank flush, your water fill, and your outside shower right here. You'll notice there's no water heater vent and no furnace vent because it's all run from that gas-fired Timberline hydronic system, which I'll show you on the inside. We've got the nice running boards over here. Nexen tires. Okay, let's check out the cab. One other thing, this is the only van I'm aware of that has keyless entry. All right. So the cab has been definitely updated. You've got the great big Ram Uconnect screen here and keyless start. So hit a button and we're all fired up. Check it out. This even has Bluetooth, Android, and CarPlay. That's so great. With most vehicles that I've driven, you have to plug in the USB. This is going to work on Bluetooth. It's a small thing, but it's a big thing. Okay, so here's your nice Ram steering wheel. That's all new. It's electric steering now, so you'll get things like your adaptive cruise, lane assist, brake assist. We've got power windows, power locks, power folding mirrors. Very nice, very nice. Then here's your Uconnect system. Doesn't come through well in the camera. You've got your climate controls, and this is nice here. It's a Ram wireless charger. So you just drop your phone there. I have that in my truck. I use it all the time. Up here, you've got a camera for your rear view mirror. Super handy since you can't see out the back of the coach. Now let's just take a moment to appreciate Airstream's touches. These nice ultra leather seats, very tasteful. I love the wrap job. But I know what the important part is. What's it look like on the inside, where you actually spend most of your time? Okay, coming through the door, we've got, sorry it's a bit dirty, but the nice woven vinyl flooring. This is straight out of the Airstream Classics and Globetrotters. Look at these nice aluminum furnace covers. Storage cubbies with a plastic liner. This is a tire inflator. 3 of those, and look at this nice steel grab handle. So you can grab it up here. Makes it easier getting in. Now there is a little bit of a step up here. They put accent lighting underneath the step to give it a real classy touch, plus that Airstream riveted aluminum look. That step up is because that's where the normal floor is. It's actually a step down, so you can have more ceiling height for the taller folks. So back seats have shoulder belts and car seat tethers. I have small kids, so that's important for me. This table's nice and sturdy, very solid. A lot of vans I see, this table can sometimes be a little bit shaky. Beautiful laminated overhead cabinets, very sturdy, and they lock. Now this table is on a rail, so if you lift it up, you can slide it back and forth to adjust how much room you need here. And we pull this little button here. Here we go, and the table will swing out and act as an extension of the galley. More counter space. Slide it out again, and it's going to work for your driver and passenger seats when you turn them around, which I'll show you in a second. Okay, so to swivel the seats, you simply pull up here. That'll unlock them and allow them to swivel. Then you just turn them around, and you've got a 4-seater dinette. Now the table will also point directly at the passenger seat to give you a nice place to have a meal or even get some work done. Or you can just set it up straight across, and you've got a 4-seater dinette. This space works so well, guys. Here's another thing I really like. So they put these Velcro covers over the windows so you can black them out at night. Put some little cargo trays in there, cargo bags in there. And then you can just roll them up, leave them on there. If you don't want them, you can store them. But it's just really smart. Airstream is so clever in their B vans. They just think of all these great ideas. I think that's fantastic. Before we get to the galley, take a look here. So this is your screen. So you've got your light master switches, your individual light switches, your state of charge of your battery, all this stuff. There's so much information. You might not ever want to know all the information that you can have in here. But for your battery systems, your inverter, this is a big one, auto gen start. So if your batteries get low, it'll trigger your low battery. It'll start your generator and recharge. If you've got your pets in here and you're away hiking or biking, it has an HVAC trigger. So if it gets too hot, it'll turn on the generator, run your air conditioner, cool the unit, turn itself off. It's all automatic. Temperature controls here. So you've got your air conditioner. You've also got your furnace, which we'll get into on a different panel. I mentioned outside the Timberline hydronic system. So you've got a heater that'll run off the gasoline in your engine, and you've got an electric element. So if you're plugged in, you can heat with electricity. If you're boondocking, you can use gasoline, or you can use both at the same time. There's a front furnace and a rear furnace as well. Here in the galley, you have a fair amount of counter space. Down below you have drawers. This is your induction cooktop, so you just plug it in. You can cook inside or outside. You know what I really like? This is a fake latch here because this whole thing comes out. But design, right? Everything is symmetrical. I just love the attention to detail. It's all about design and detail. Garbage can here, place for your garbage bags here. More storage here. More here. More here. This is your warranty bag. More here. And this is not a drawer, but in the name of looks, We just made it look good. Now, most of these are going to come with, some RV grade speakers. They decided to skip that step and go straight to a JBL Bluetooth speaker. That's all you really need for this space, and you can actually take this off and take it outside, so there's no outside speakers either. Key rings here. More storage up above here. And anywhere you can find a little space to keep stuff, we got a little notch. Spices, different things. There's just little places everywhere to put your stuff. Then you have your little sink. Power tower with USBs and 110 volt. Moving on down, we got more storage up here with some plastic in it. Got the Contour microwave, popcorn night, and a decent sized little fridge with a little freezer, a couple of steaks, some ice cubes. It's a good size for what we're working with. Now with this model, we're really marketing towards kids and pets. So look at this. We got little pet dishes already in there. I love it. Okay, here's the bed. So I'm 6'1", maybe close to 6'2". I've actually tested this out. I can lay on my back comfortably and sleep, and I can even lay on my stomach with my hands over my head. My toes might just touch the edge of here, but it's a good size, guys, and it's nice and comfy. Right by the bed, you've got your master lights. You can run your generator. You can turn on your water pump. And actually, a lot of people don't know this. This is actually wireless. So you can take it out and keep it in your bed if you wanted to, if you don't want to get up and turn it off here. Up above, we have two nice size overhead storage. Two more on this side. Just look, it's all carpeted and clean and just so nice. If we take a moment to appreciate the aluminum ceiling, this looks just like an Airstream trailer on the inside. Here you have your air conditioner as well. Right here, we have another little storage bay, pantry area. And below there, people always say, well, this bed's pretty high up. Well, that's what this step is for. And you can even put some dog treats in there. Let's go check out the bed. Okay. So pretty comfy. Right here where your head's going to be, you've got these little tap reading lights. They actually come down and turn. So you can point it right at your book. Right here is where your head of your bed is going to be. So pop this. We got some fresh air. Gotta have that fresh air. That's why you're camping, right? Under the cabinet, we've got some receptacles. If somebody had a CPAP machine, that would definitely be a good place to have it. And right here, wireless charger for your phone. Here on the other side, they put a few coat hangers in, just a nice little touch. Got this aluminum around the top of the bathroom. And this tambour door is what you would see inside of Airstream Bambi. This would be for their cabinets. So it just looks super nice, super Airstreamy, inspired by the Bambi. And then coming inside, we've got the mirror, same mirror as the Interstate, shower. There's a little sink here that will pull down and store away. You've got your toilet down below. So when you're not using the bed, you can actually convert this into a large cargo area for bikes, kayaks, gear, or even if you need to move a fridge. I'll show you how it works. So you take the small cushion and flip it over. May not have a great view from where you're at, but take this big cushion, fold it in half, and just tuck it in here. Then the bed frame, pretty easy, just breaks in half, folds up. Voila, we have a garage. Okay, so we got quite a bit of space back here. We got some tie downs on the bottom. We have storage cubby here, storage cubby here. Now it actually comes with this. Most RVs don't come with a sewer hose. You get a Rhino Flex sewer hose. It's a nice quality hose. This box will have your window blackouts, and this is your little Airstream goodie box. But yeah, you got room for bikes, oversized gear, backpacks, luggage. Or You could put a couple dog beds under here, and that could be the dog's bedroom. Let's have a look from the outside, shall we? So back here, we have these nice powder-coated Airstream bars. You could hang your wet gear, tie down carabiners. Little storage right here. Got matching on the other door. This is your potable water fill, so your water tank will be back here. And your battery disconnect switch is here. You've got some 110 outlets. And this is pretty cool too. So you have a screen door on the back, so you can unzip this section to have an insect screen. Just pull down these zippers to close it in. And when it's closed in, you're like, well, how do I get to my stuff? Well, they thought of that. They put a magnet here, so you can still get to all your goodies. Clever, clever. Look at this diamond plating down here. Nice. Well, what do you think of the Rangeline? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If I missed any information, let me know. I could always do a follow-up Q&A video. But for the price of this, you're in the same league as a Winnebago, a Jayco, an Integra, a Road Trek. You will not believe how affordable in the industry these actually are.